Hello and welcome to our Year with the Ears, our daily vlog where we relive our year living in the Walt Disney World resorts in 2019. Today is day 114.
Today we spent most of our morning and early afternoon in the room working. The Wi-Fi here was actually pretty good and it's the end of the month, which means we have a lot of work to do. Typically it's our busiest time of the month, at the very end and the very beginning of the months. So we're in the room working. Alyssa's working for our clients doing some writing. She's also taking care of all of our posts and comments and stuff on Facebook and Instagram. I'm working over there for the clients as well. And I also had a couple calls with clients, which is always great, but sometimes can be really time consuming because you think it's going to be a quick 15-minute thing and then it turns into 45 minutes or an hour. So you never know how those are going to go, but eventually we were finally done with work enough that we could go and get some lunch. It was a little later than we wanted it to be, but that's fine. We walked down to the Pop Century food court and ordered a couple of our favorites. Alyssa got the turkey and mozzarella on focaccia. It's this gigantic sandwich. I don't know why such a little person likes to order such a giant sandwich, but she does, and it does taste really good. I have tried it.
It's really, really good. I love it so much, and it is incredibly filling. I don't usually eat the whole thing, but I did today. There was no sharing.
And that's fine because I got my own plate. I got the fried chicken with mashed potatoes and gravy and green beans. I wanted something really hearty and really heavy that was going to fill me up for the rest of the day. Absolutely loved it. It's not the best fried chicken I've ever had, but it definitely is not the worst. I really enjoyed it. So far, the kind of home-cooked meals at Pop Century have been really, really good with the pot roast and the fried chicken and things like that. Really impressed with the food court there.
After we finished our lunch, we did go back to the room just to finish up the projects we've been working on, make sure everything's done there. And then we went to the front and waited for a bus so we could head over to Epcot. On our way to Epcot, we got to see one of the coolest Disney buses we've seen. It was Avengers Endgame. And this was really awesome because we're actually going to see Avengers Endgame tomorrow because it comes out this weekend. We're so excited. And this was like a sign. We can't wait to see this movie because everything has built to this moment. We cannot wait to see it. So that was really awesome. Once we got to Epcot, we are going to see the Garden Rocks concert series. We're going to hear Lonestar, and we're very excited about this. We love the Garden Rocks concert series because there's something different almost every single night. You never know what kind of music you're going to hear, but we love how different all of it is, and it's so fun because everyone's there to have a good time, listen to the music, have a great concert, and it's all part of your park ticket, which is even better. We got a really good seat for this and did, of course, do a live stream on Facebook for everyone else to enjoy it as well.
With Baby, I'm amazed by you.
If you'd like to watch that entire concert, it is linked down in the description below and up in the corner.
After the concert, we did head back to the front and grab a bus back to Pop Century because we have a very interesting call we've been asked to be on. One of the hosts from the boot camp we attended last week was chatting with us during one of the lunch sessions, and we started talking about something he's been teaching on, about how every business needs two people. You need the creator and the business mind because they work together to create a successful business. Well, we mentioned that that's very similar to Walt Disney and Roy Disney because Walt was this creative mind. He just had all these amazing ideas, and he was the face that everyone saw, that everyone knew and loved. But Roy Disney was that behind the scenes person who looked at the business with numbers and made sure everything was working well. And it took both of them to create this amazing company that we know and love today. And he was like, oh my goodness, I've never heard of Roy Disney before. So we started this whole conversation about Walt and Roy and their relationship and how incredible it was that two siblings worked together for like 40 years, because I love my siblings, but I don't know if I could work with them every single day. I love them and I want to keep it that way. And so he asked us to be on a private group call with several of the people in his mastermind and explain the relationship of Walt and Roy Disney and the story that goes behind it. And this was so much fun because we got to combine two things that we love, our business model and Disney. And you don't get to do that very often. And so this was a really fun call for us. And we had such great feedback from this. Everyone just absolutely loved it. And it was just one of those special things that we never thought would happen, but it was really cool to be a part of.
After that call was over, it was pretty late. The food court was going to close pretty soon. But we were actually hungry because we ate a late lunch, but not that late to make it dinner. So now we're kind of hungry. So we headed back over to the Pop Century food court and we ordered a gigantic slice of pizza to share. It's okay, we're sharing it. And we also got a side of that mac and cheese for me because Alyssa can't have it with the coloring and everything. But I loved the mac and cheese I got the other day with my meatball sub. So I absolutely had to get another side of that. So I got some mac and cheese and about half a slice of pizza, and Alyssa had half a slice of pizza. And it's a huge piece. So I feel like it's enough to share, especially for something that's kind of a late night snack before you go back to the room and go to bed.
While we were sitting there in the booth eating and talking, I started staring at the booth that Robert was sitting in, and he kept turning like, what are you looking at? I was like, maybe I'm just really tired, but is it just me? Or does that look like a Boba Fett helmet in the design of the booth? He turned and goes, oh, I think you're right. And hidden in the booth is what looks like a Boba Fett, or now a Mando, helmet. And it was actually this really hidden thing. I don't think it was ever meant to be that, but it's still really cool that we noticed it.
Nope, I'm counting it as the first hidden Mandalorian in Disney World. That's what it is.
Ah, that is. I like that.
Yep, it's the first hidden Mando. The hidden Mando. Now, if only we could find the hidden child, then I'm sure it's somewhere in there too, like baby Grogu hiding somewhere.
I'm gonna go hide one somewhere just so someone can find it. After enjoying our meal and talking about this hidden Boba Fett helmet for a while, we went and checked out the desserts just to see what they had, and of course they always have those really detailed, amazing cupcakes that we aren't going to get. But they also had Mickey whoopie pie, chocolate and vanilla. We headed back to our room. We've had an amazing day today. We've gotten a lot done. We had a lot of fun at the concert. We've had great food and that amazing call that we got to be a part of. So that was the end of our day today, and we'll see you tomorrow
for our Year with the Ears.